Good morning, everyone. It's Karen from Karen's Retirement. It's like 3:30 in the morning. No, I'm not drunk. I don't drink anymore. My partying days are long gone. However, I have been up since about 1 o'clock. I got up to go to the bathroom, and then I checked on my chicken thighs in the crock pot. Put chicken thighs on last night around 7, 8 o'clock. So I thought, well, I'll check on them. And they were ready, so I took the meat off the bones, put the bones back in with miso and apple cider vinegar and some more water. And I'm going to let that sit till 7, 8 o'clock, maybe 9, something like that. I don't know. So, like I said, I went back to bed, and of course, I couldn't sleep. So I decided I would get up, make myself useful in some capacity. So I decided last night I would soak some rice and some beans separately. And over here in my little rice maker, I have beans cooking. And I put in some miso, I believe, with it. Yeah. So since they've been soaking, they won't take very long. I think I forgot to put in some butter and some Redmond's pink salt, but I'll do that here in a little bit. I wanted to touch base with, I'm pretty sure something I've brought up before about my losing interest. And I've lost interest in reading. My brain just doesn't function like that anymore. I'm more like a little kid with an illustrated book. I like looking at the pictures, I can relate to that a little better, I guess. I used to crochet quite a bit. I do have some Afghans, several of them, that are like partially worked on, and usually in the fall and the winter is when I'll pipe onto those. I used to go bumming quite a bit in Green Bay. I go to Barnes and Noble, I go to the malls. There aren't any malls anymore, at least not where I'm at here. And I used to go for country drives a lot. Now, I spent most of my life in Wisconsin, up in Sturgeon Bay. It's just northeast of Green Bay on the Door County Peninsula. And when the kids were little, I'd, pack them in the car, and we'd gas it up and get our drinks and our snacks, and off we'd go. As they get older, they didn't want to go anymore. So I would just go by myself. Now, I've lived here almost 8 years here in Indiana. And I haven't really done any, country drives or anything. Very, very few. However, I was out a couple days ago to pay a bill, and it was out in the country, someplace I hadn't been before. And so at that point, I was like, yeah, I need to get out more, get some drives in and stuff like that. Oh, excuse me, coffee. So I'm going to try and do that today. It's supposed to be a real nice day, so I think I'll do that today. That all depends on if I can get some sleep here in a little bit. Some of my other interests, too, I used to like to cook and bake. Now, I'm no chef. I'm no baker. But I don't bake anymore. I used to do a lot of baking when the kids were younger. They were my guinea pigs, if you will. And but I really don't have anyone to bake for now, and I'm okay with that. However, I do. If you can see on top of the refrigerator there, that glass container has, I believe it's a dead sourdough. I was trying to make sourdough. I've never been successful with it, and so I thought I'd try it again. And a couple days ago, it was doing pretty good. But I think I screwed it up. So that's okay. I'll just toss it and start over again. But yeah, I think my interest in country drives got piqued the other day. And interestingly enough, find your road. So I think I'm going to go and find a few roads and see how that goes. Ants, they're everywhere. They're insane. So let me know, what kind of things do you guys do in the middle of the night when you're up and you can't sleep? Write that down in the comments. What are your interests that you may or may not be digging on anymore and would like to reconnect with. What are your reconnections in retirement, or do you have any? I mean, I'm not really interested in reconnecting with any of the people from back in the day. I'm sure they're probably not all that interested in reconnecting with me either, and I'm okay with it. Cheers to them, and to me, and to you. No, there's nothing funky in here. And it's a decaf. It's decaf. I used to drink the regular Cafe Bustelo, but I can't drink regular coffee anymore. It just messes up my nervous system terribly, terribly. But I have been able to, or I should say, one of my sons has been able to find the decaf and has sent a few packages here and there with like 5 or 6 cans, 10-ounce cans, and they'll last me a little bit. So anyway, I'm babbling, I know. I'm babbling. So I guess maybe I should just get off here and go to bed. Go to bed. I'll go to bed soon. So y'all sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Have sweet dreams, and we'll see you next time. Bye.